Hey everyone, I'm Sparky and welcome to the first video of my new channel Off the Spark, where I talk about things that happen to catch my interest. So the content around this will be all over the place. And with that being said, let's get to what I want to talk about today. Recently, many people have heard about the Bayonetta 3 controversy. So this video is going to be a rundown of the entire controversy with the current information that we have. So let's get to it. The Bayonetta 3 controversy began when voice actor Helena Taylor posted a Twitter video stating that she will not be voicing Bayonetta in the third installment of the game. In the video, she cites a pay dispute with Platinum Games. She said that the developer had only offered her $4,000 to voice the entire game. The video post on Twitter outraged many Bayonetta 3 fans, and they were pretty much on board with her call to boycott the game. Elena Taylor advocated for potential buyers of Bayonetta 3 to donate to charity instead of buying the game. And I quote, "If you're someone who cares about people, who cares about the world around you, who cares about who gets hurt with these financial decisions, then I urge you to boycott this game." So there you have it. She was actively calling for a boycott. This drama also spilled over into producer Hideki Kamiya's Twitter when fans attempted to call him out on it. So what he ended up doing was he ended up mass banning a lot of people who attempted to hold him accountable. And he kind of also did himself no favors because these actions led Twitter to suspend his account because it thought that his account was a spam bot, or due to the amount of bannings on there. He also kind of called people insects in it, so I don't know if that sways you in any way, but those were the words he used to describe some people. In her video, Helena Taylor also calls out incoming Bayonetta voice actor Jennifer Hale. Helena Taylor said, "I wish her all the joy in the world, I wish her all the jobs, but she has no right to say she is the voice of Bayonetta. I created that voice. She has no right to sign merchandise as Bayonetta." Now, my personal opinion on this is that it was not the right path to take. Without additional information, I think it's unfair to assume that Jennifer Hale knew anything about the events surrounding Elena Taylor's departure. And the thing is, this also exposed her, Jennifer Hale, to harassment, which is not acceptable under any circumstance, especially if she had nothing to do with the decision to oust Taylor. I don't believe that Jennifer Hale has that kind of power. There's no evidence that she had anything to do with it, nor did she know about it, so you have to assume the negative. Shortly after Helena Taylor posted her video, an article by Bloomberg surfaces, and in this article, Bloomberg apparently interviewed two people familiar with the negotiations, as well as reviewed the documentation surrounding the contract, the possible contract between Elena Taylor and Platinum Games. And after reviewing the documentation and interviewing the two people, the article makes a claim that Helena Taylor was actually offered $3,000 per session for a total of 5 sessions. This would result in a minimum of $15,000 in compensation for the entire game. Now, this is a very different figure than the one initially quoted by Helena Taylor. She apparently wanted 6 figures and residuals in her counteroffer, but unfortunately, this arrangement was unacceptable to the developer. So the company decided to audition out the part, and that's where it leads us to Jennifer Hale. Platinum Games even attempted to offer Helena Taylor a cameo role for a one-time fee, but she declined this offer. So these actions suggest to me that the company still wanted her to be on the game, even if it's a bit part. And not too long after this article surfaced, Helena Taylor disputes the events and states that she just wants to move on. This is rather unfortunate, as she's the one who brought this to everyone's attention with her Twitter video. And because she omitted some additional details that were revealed by the Bloomberg article, and the fact that she doesn't want to discuss this issue any further when she was so willing to in her first video, the goodwill towards her has definitely taken a hit, especially because there was an outpouring of support for her after the initial video was posted. And if the Bloomberg article is true, then I'm in agreement with many other commentators in that she has sunk her career in acting in general. And I believe that Helena Taylor should have approached this better, because if she omitted the fact that it was a minimum of 15K, that kind of suggests that she thought that she wouldn't get as much support, or I guess, when I say views? So I think it was exaggerated. But anytime that this happens, that's all it takes for your integrity to be hit. Now, this entire debacle has raised the issue of fair compensation for voice actors. Now, what is fair compensation? And I can't speak as to whether 15,000 is appropriate for main character roles because I'm not a voice actor, nor am I in the industry. But the fact is, Helena Taylor decided to omit the full details of the offer, and also a fact that she declined to further rebut the claims that the Bloomberg article had made, which looks really bad. Because if she had supporting documentation, she could easily rebut the claims made by the Bloomberg article. So again, what is fair compensation for voice actors specifically? I'm going to keep the scope to voice actors. What is fair compensation? Should it be a percentage of the budget? Should it be a percentage of past revenue? I mean, Bayonetta did sell in the millions, but past revenue or past profit, I don't know. Should there be residuals offered in conjunction with or without the fee? Now, these are all valid questions in the discussion for fair voice actor wages. Let me know about your thoughts on this in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me for this first video, and I hope to see you all next time. Take care.